What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Poke Corner Podcast, episode 26, with my boy Eric. What's up, Eric?
What's up, Henry?
How's life? How's things going? How's Pokemon going for you this week?
I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't know because I think I bought it after the last podcast.
Oh, Eric's lying.
I did buy. I think I mentioned it because the reprint for 151.
Oh, you bought a box?
I bought a box, and then I also bought a.
Dang! Oh my god! Yeah. We were just talking about power cuts and saving money.
Yeah. Well, I'm expecting an insurance check soon, so you know.
Oh, so just expecting the money, but it's not really there.
Yeah, you know me, spending what I don't have. No, but I just bought that in a Wild Force box, so nice. I think it's coming in today.
Perfect.
I don't know if I'm gonna open it yet.
In today's podcast, we're just gonna again talk about a main topic, and then we're gonna obviously go into our side topics. One of our side topics today is gonna be Mask of Chain Thoughts. We got the list up right here, and then of course the Heart Gold, Soul Silver update playthrough. So our main topic for today's podcast is going to be. Is this the era where Pokemon loses a lot of people? Because it seems like not a lot of people are really resonating with the vibe of the TCG. I mean, the anime and the game are entirely different story. But I've been talking to a lot of people. A lot of you guys have been commenting on my recent videos. So thank you. Shout out to you guys. And it just seems like the senses are in. Then a lot of people are just vibing with these new Pokemon. Is this the little bit of a drop off? I mean, we kind of seen it with the single prices. We kind of seen it with the popularity and numbers. But I think that the TCG, like the whole game meta, is stronger than ever. I think maybe the collection. How do you feel about this topic, Eric?
I mean, it's hard to like kind of say after such a high from obviously like still coming down from COVID and Sword and Shield, kind of like just like that big. So compared to that, yeah, everyone dropped off. If people are still dropping off, I think so. I mean,
to nail down on that point, what was it about that era that, like you said, we had to come down from? Like, was it that good of a era?
Sword and Shield
around that time. I mean, that was like the COVID time was. What, Vivid Voltage? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really understand that argument.
It's not the argument that era of Sword and Shield was so great. It was the argument that during that time, everyone was, it was nostalgia baiting and getting all these base boxes and fossils and jungle and everyone's opening up that stuff, and people who can't afford that were watching those people open them and then opening up like what they could get. Which was like Vivid, Sword and Shield and trying to go back down to like the evolutions and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
So I think, and for those people, like it hooked some people back into it or hooked them to just stay into it. And then once that kind of like lull went away, the nostalgia of it all, some people just dropped off. And as we're going more and more into these newer generations, people are probably still just dropping off because it's not what they either know. And then I think also, in terms of the video game, a lot of people just aren't vibing with like, and I'm totally speaking from just what I see. Yeah. A lot of people just aren't vibing with like Nintendo, with how like they're like they go about like their video games. And so I think that obviously has like an impact on
for sure
people wanting to, if not invest in the video game because they think that Nintendo doesn't like, put enough work into them, then they're not going to like spend their money on cards.
Sure. Yeah. And then I mean it's one major topic than what people were talking about on that Pokemon Day. About the Legend ZA or ZA, whatever you want to, whatever it's called, that they're taking another year to develop the game.
Everybody thought it was going to be coming out this November because it would be like the Pokemon game to come out this year, and it's not.
Thank God.
Which is, crazy good.
Thank God.
Let's just hope that it's because they're going to work on it more.
Yeah. Which is so stupid. It's like how big Pokemon is and how big Nintendo is. Like they can fully go like all hands on deck and make it like Breath of the Wild.
Well, like not even that. Like if like, I mean, obviously
the Switch is powerful.
They could be. They've shown that they like, because everyone's like, oh, you can't do much on the Switch, but then they proved that wrong with Breath of the Wild and then
it's powerful.
Whatever the newer one was.
It's nice. Like you can.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Or even Legends Arceus.
And even that one too. I mean, it's a little like Legends Arceus could have been obviously did not look like Breath of the Wild, but it still looked better than Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
But also just like the fact that too, a lot of people just want to kind of go back to that old stylization, and there's so much like they could just revamp like the DS and Game
That's
Boy
true.
games looked like. You know,
true.
there's
Yeah.
so many arts and of like just a new stylization of that type of like gameplay.
I've seen people like the
Yeah.
mod on PC. So sick.
And maybe they tried doing that with like the Brilliant Diamond and Pearl.
I never played it.
And yeah, it's obviously the remake of Diamond
Yeah,
and Pearl, and it used like the chibi, I guess, right, little forms, but they didn't land. At least in my book, they didn't land.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like just that back to that kind of thing. Anyways, I forgot what that.
The question was?
Yeah.
we
No,
just-
for the era of dropping off.
Yeah.
I think so. I think, but in counteract that, again, like I said, because of that, a lot of the prices were cheaper and more affordable. And
Yeah.
well, again, I mean, we really only seen that with English, right? Because I mean, or not Japanese.
Japanese, yeah.
Because English is still kind of like.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe for those players that can play in Japanese, sure. But like for English players, like it's still kind of.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like if they can start rising back in there, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just pretty much return to normal.
Yeah, I think so.
You know?
You can start seeing Pokemon back in stores, so that obviously shows that like there's not those many people that are
That were there to begin with that were
Yeah.
actually fans, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm guilty, bro. Like I was like around that time, like I was a part of the Logan Paul boom, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I was watching.
I never watched. I mean,
I was watching all
besides
that
maybe like a
stuff.
clip that would show up. I didn't watch his stream.
Like I watched. No, I didn't watch the streams. No, but I was watching like the story of,
okay.
of him getting the card, the Pikachu illustration
Mm-hmm.
card. I was a part of all that stuff. I thought it was super cool, interesting story. But yeah, definitely everything has returned to
Yeah.
pretty much pre that. I just made 3 videos. If you guys want to watch those, probably
I used to watch
link
Ludwig.
around there.
I don't know if you probably don't know him.
Who?
Ludwig.
What is that?
He's a guy.
A PokeTuber?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, no. He's a Twitch guy.
Oh, Twitch.
Or well, not on Twitch anymore. He's a streamer guy.
Okay.
But he did dip his toes into that
Pokemon stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, it's just. Do I think that? Let's say. So I was going back to the question. Do it seem like we're losing people? I just think like the real fans are like here, and like it's like staying too long at the club. It's like the lights go on. You're like, oh, these are the people that are here to party. And I think that's how it is with with Scarlet and Violet. Like I love Scarlet and Violet. I can't give it its flowers enough. I think the art is just top tier. I mean, we're looking at the card list for the upcoming Mask of Change, and like. It's like I mean, we can both agree that there's so much good art for each set. There's not like if you threw one of these like cards in any of the Sword and Shield products, we'd probably be talking about it nonstop for. I think so. I think we're so desensitized to like so much good stuff.
Yeah.
The art rares.
Maybe, yeah, no,
Like,
it's
they're
just- yeah.
so good,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like, going back to, let's say, again, Battle Styles. I'm going to keep on bringing up Battle Styles. It's a great example. It's like that Sleepy Transaur is great. Awesome. The Blood Moon Ursaluna from Crimson Haze, amazing. It's got a Munchlax. It's got a Teddiursa, and it's the same style. It might be the same artist. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, almost 100% it's the same artist. They don't hold the same, one's like 100, one's almost, the Transaur, CVT has been at like that over 100 range. The Crimson Haze, that thing's like $40.
Do you have the T-Tar yet?
No, not yet. No. Do you see what I mean? Like, I was arguing pretty much all weekend with people telling me that I'm tripping because that Sword and Shield is just so much better than Scarlet and Violet.
Sword and Shield is better than Scarlet Violet, or Scarlet Violet is better than...
No, Sword and Shield was just leaps and bounds better. And I said, no. You guys have just been so invested into Sword and Shield. You guys have spent so much money trying to get those top cards. I said what I said.
So yes, you're saying that Sword and Shield is better.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, so
I was arguing with people.
Yeah, okay.
that Scarlet and Violet was better.
Okay, see, so that's not what you said.
Oh, I thought I said.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I was about to say like.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not on that train. You're kind of on the Sword and Shield train, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so like come at me, give me devil's advocate. Like what are you?
Who I love being devil's advocate.
What's so much better in the Sword and Shield era that's not in the Scarlet and Violet era? Besides the Pokemon that we've known and loved for generations.
Well, I mean, even that, like, it's not really I guess it is that because I'm looking at this one right now, and
it's exactly what I'm just saying, right?
It's like these three are beautiful. The Monkey Dory and gosh, I'm gonna butcher the Fenzendipity and Okidogi.
Yeah,
I have not played the DLC, and I think they're great. I like the Monkey Dory the most. I think.
Yeah.
Even though I probably like that Pokemon the least out of the three.
Yeah.
I just don't like that. It does not look like a Pokemon to me.
Yeah. It looks like a...
I really don't like all three of the Pokemon, but the cards are beautiful.
Cards are beautiful.
And so it's just that I'm not familiar with them yet.
I'm very glad that you said that, right?
And yeah, so that's...
let's...
Fault of me, I guess, but...
Facts.
Yeah.
Let's say that was an Espeon.
Sure.
You'd be all in.
But is that fair, though?
It's 100% fair.
Of course, because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna like it.
Okay. Well. So, perfect. Thank you for saying that. Right. First 7 sets are always kind of rough. Always kind of rough, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's right now. They're just shitting all over Scarlet and Violet era. Let's say in this back half, right after the Mask of Change, we get all of this amazing art with Dragonites, with Espeons.
Sure.
Then what? Does our tone change?
I mean, because like you think about it this way though, like with one of our last podcasts and we were pitting them against each other, I was all in on Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
So
for the first 7.
For the first 7.
Yeah, because Sword and Shield first 7 was rough.
Yeah, because we only have like so much to go from right now.
I don't even know how. It's so bad.
So like not to say like not that I'm not going to give them their flowers like Kenny said.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the art is beautiful and I do like a lot of it. I mean, look at me loving Wild Force.
Yeah, Wild Force is a great set.
Great set.
So fun to open.
Yeah, even the Cyber Judges. Like those 3. I barely played Black and White, so don't hate me.
Yeah.
So I never caught any of the Cabalion, Verizian, and I don't know the last one.
Are they in Black and White 1 or 2? They're in Black and White 2, right?
I'm sure
they're definitely not in White.
Maybe they were they were probably like a
DLC.
Well. That or like how not a DLC. The DS games didn't have DLCs, but like the events when you went to GameStop. Either that or maybe you just haven't progressed to a certain. There's end game stuff that.
Oh yeah,
you probably became a champion and you were done.
I was done.
Yeah, there's probably more to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have not played Pokemon Black since I was in 7th grade, so I never went back to replay it. So I need to borrow your Pokemon White.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I respect those arts. I think if anything, I think those 3 in Cyber Judge are better than the 3 that I know and like in Wild Force. So like again, to play Devil's Advocate, sure I like Sword and Shield because some of my favorite Pokemon cards are from those.
Yeah.
But I do respect the art upgrades from these ones.
I just think I think they're just smacking us in the face with so much good art. It's just kind of hard to argue that point. Man, that iron leaves is growing on me like so hard. So yeah, I just think that the people that are here to stay for let's say maybe 3 to 5 years, they're here to stay. You know, the true Pokemon fans are here. I think that we kind of like weeded out all of the people that aren't really here for the right reasons. You know, like I said, the scalpers, the flippers. I mean, Japanese is cheap. It's affordable. It's available. Very happy about that. So that's, I don't know. I think we covered it pretty well. So we're going to our next question, our next topic. That's going to be everyone's newest favorite, maybe favorite. New set, Mask of Change. And our thoughts, little set review.
I feel like we just kind of talked about that.
We kind of did. Yeah. I mean, not really.
Well, because I talked about the 3 that.
Speaking of Pokemon White, okay, so I'm gonna tell you my top 3 favorite cards from the set. So my first pick for awesome cards is a Timber. Just the scene is amazing. I was talking so much mess about this Pokemon when you fight him in Pokemon White or you capture him, whatever. But this scene is so sick. When I saw this card, I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying that card.
I remember one of our earliest podcasts where we talked crap about it because it's like, what, does the wood evolve into a steel beam?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
Anyways.
And then some guy like just rifled off on us and he was like, he finds a steel beam.
Not when he comes out of the egg.
Hey bro, you like, all caps, he finds a steel beam.
Yeah.
He finds a concrete. I was like, all right, bud. I don't know.
I get it, but I can still pick at it, you know?
Yeah, it's funny, but
Yeah.
such an awesome scene. Like my favorite. We talked about this in other episodes, but my favorite Pokemon cards is when they just put them in scenes of like how they would be in real life. So my second pick, I'm just gonna pick two. So the Conkeldurr and then or Timber, sorry, and then the Chansey. The Chansey card is just top tier. I love sometimes I love simple art. Very simple, very cute. I can hang that in my kids' my kids' room.
Yeah.
It's just like Chansey's like she's scrambling.
I had a different take on this one.
Okay.
I don't like. I'm looking at it now, and I don't hate it like as much as I thought I did.
You can't hate it.
Especially because I had little Psyducks right there.
Little Psyduck. Ditto, just being extra cute, bro.
Yeah.
Just like I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's definitely not my top 2, top 3, top 4, top 5.
Okay.
I don't even. She don't know. Maybe
Blissey's just happy that she gave all the work to Chansey.
Yeah. But one more that I don't like more than that one, which is it's gonna be
don't like.
But it's weird because like I don't know why I don't like it. Because the art is amazing. And it's right here. The Chimecho.
Is it Chimecho? I thought it was Chimecho.
I could have sworn James says Chimecho.
Chimecho. Okay, cool.
Because he has it.
We're just making up names now. Sure.
Copy.
Okay.
How do you know you're not making that up?
I'm just pronouncing it like English, Chimecho. It's a chime.
Yeah, you make sense. Yeah. But no, I don't know. Okay. I'm pretty sure.
So you
Anyways,
you hate that card?
I don't hate it. I just like because again, like looking at it from like it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But
I don't know why it's just not fitting for me as a card.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. I'm confused with myself. I don't know.
Keep on talking. I'm gonna bring up another point.
Well, then I'll bring up another one.
Perfect.
Right here, which I thought you were gonna say for your top 2 or 3 or whatever. The Frostlass. Beautiful.
I was.
That's a good card. It also has that little bit of a hint of why I'm maybe not liking the Chimecho, but maybe it's like maybe it's the realism. I'm not sure. Taking back from what I said about the Munkidori though, that I actually like it out of the 3. Now that I'm actually looking at the Okidogi, whatever, that one's amazing.
Oh, you like that?
I like this.
Oh.
I like these little paint strokes for like the rocks or whatever, or like whatever it's breaking.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like that.
Yeah.
Who's this illustrator? Akira. I'm not gonna. Never mind.
Igawa. She's a legend.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that.
Legend.
Maybe that's what it is. Is as I don't like that kind of like realism kind of look. And I like this kind of like painterly or
that's
stylistic kind of thing.
Yeah,
and we've talked about that before too, where I hate digital art looking kind of Pokemon cards sometimes.
Eric doesn't like.
Maybe it's not digital art looking. Maybe it's. There's another way to explain it because I know this is probably digital art too. Obviously,
I mean, even like just the VMAXs, just like
sure,
it's Blender. They use Blender.
Yeah, like this is. Even if it is digital art, it's also just like, again, like look at those paint strokes on those, like, on like the rocks or whatever in the grass, like the different colors.
Beautiful.
That's amazing. I like that, even though I hate that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like I would still probably want that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
as a work of art,
yeah,
it's a work of art. It's absolutely gorgeous. So Eric's like that one, and he hates.
Let's look at this Fendentipity real quick. Not bad, but yeah. This is kind of like I don't know. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I don't like it.
So what's your top card that you like?
Top card out of this set that I probably would want to go for. It's probably going to be the Okidogi because I don't like the whole premise of the set, the mask, the teal, like the ogre pawn or whatever. Don't like them.
Me neither.
Do not like them.
It sucks that we're like. It sucks that we got a set of the DLC, but the DLC is so unplayable and so not fun.
I don't know. I haven't played the DLC, so I can't.
I just watch people play the DLC, and everyone just complains about how bad it is. It's like extra laggy.
Oh yeah. It's like there's that new thing where you can like play as the Pokemon. That's pretty cool. I want to do that.
Oh, that's cool. I just want to do it I want to take like photos and like videos and stuff for like the content. It'd be pretty funny.
We should do a thing where, like, on TikTok, like when people are talking and they have like the
I mean.
Subway Surfers or something on the bottom.
Yeah.
We just have that, but with like the Pokemon running around.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
hella cute noises.
Anyways, I wonder how these work in the game. We gotta start playing the game. That would be
the DLC.
No. Like how these are like
Yeah,
they're different. So I wonder if like they just change them.
Oh, the DLC. Yeah.
No, what? No.
Those guys are the DLC.
I know what it is, but I'm saying like in terms of like the game.
Oh.
This one's probably the best out of the.
Yeah. What game? I think I want to play Legend Arceus for the next one. For the next.
Okay, relax. I have not finished it yet.
What? I haven't even started. I mean,
Do you have it?
No, I'll buy it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I.
Oh, you have it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh. You know, I was like.
Yes, I have it.
Oh, okay, cool. So Mask of Change. Your thoughts so far? Are you going to be buying multiple booster boxes?
Well,
I think. Oh, this one's going to be hard for me. I think maybe I'm at two booster boxes, and I think I'm cool. It doesn't really have tons of stuff that I'm gonna be chasing, and more than likely, my luck, I'm gonna pull one of those max cards.
I think if anything, I kind of have this idea about just like a bookshelf of Japanese booster boxes now.
Ooh.
So maybe I will buy it. Just
they're perfect as like they're almost like Game Boy games. You just like boop boop.
Yeah.
Man,
but
don't give me ideas, bro.
What is this getting combined with? Is it
Crimson Haze?
Oh, yes, you're right.
It is Twilight Masquerade.
Yeah, so I might actually, if I remember Crimson Haze, trying to remember what I liked about that one.
Everything.
Did I?
So good.
You liked everything.
It's so good.
I don't think I liked everything. So if I might just skip, not that I'm really buying English as it is, but like, I might skip it in English.
You're 100%.
Probably get this cheaper, right? Buy this one for $40 or something, buy the other one for $40.
Oh, Crimson Haze right now is like 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not running to get Crimson Haze though.
Yeah. I think you like Crimson Haze. I really do.
Yeah. Well.
So
Oh, it has
predictions.
is it Lana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As with the Growlithe. Oh, sorry. What's her face? Who's the girl taking the photos?
I want the one.
The Lana
with the fish. The fishing.
With the
I want that
with
one.
the core fish.
Yeah. Or whoever it is. I don't know.
Yeah. Big money card right there. Did you
Oh,
know
is
that?
it?
Yeah.
Of course.
It's like $200.
God, I have expensive taste.
You do have a expensive taste. I think Crimson Haze is great. I think Twilight Masquerade is going to be very looked over.
Still waiting for a gold duck card.
Yeah. So yeah, what's your review so far?
I will probably be buying one for my sealed, but I am not chasing anything in this.
Okay. Yeah, I think singles are going to be pretty cheap.
Especially because
those trainers are getting bad.
Because these two trainers are from the DLC, so I don't know them.
Oh, I don't even know them either.
Because they're from the DLC, and I know that they're from the DLC. I'm sure they're great, and I'm sure if I played it, I'd want them. But I don't know them. And again, maybe that is still playing into like I only want what I know.
What you know, yeah.
But also just in general, these are not like the most.
It's like it doesn't even. They're starting to not just look like anime characters and not just.
I like how this one has his hair
traditional
going off the border.
I think it's a decent. It's probably a 6 out of 10.
You said you buy a few.
I'll buy two. I think my new strategy is just gonna buy 2.
Well, you have to buy one too, anyways. To open up for these guys, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, no, I mean they're both for.
Oh, yeah. No seals.
I don't. Oh yeah.
So you gotta buy 3.
Yeah, don't get me started, bro. I low key want to do that too. I thought about it the other day.
Well, who knows? Buying 3 will still be cheaper than buying it in England.
I was like, I'm waiting for Astral Radiance to go up to like. Dang, you missed out when I told you I'll trade you for Obsidian Flames booster box. Astral's at 200 now. That's all I got ripped off.
Hey, you want to go?
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
I thought I said yes to that though.
You just said nothing. You didn't reply.
Nah. This guy texts me so much.
I'm about to give you a deal, bro.
Yeah, I don't like asteroids anyways.
You need it though.
You mother.
You need it. Yeah. So it's gonna be a good set. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section down below. Are you guys stoked for this?
Yeah.
Twilight Masquerade.
Let us know which mask you like the best.
Ooh, that one good too. Which mask do you like?
Out of all the bad.
Yeah, I like.
If you like it, you like it. I'm just my opinion.
Eric's judging you.
Oh, I'm not judging you.
I don't like any of them, but if I had to pick one, I like the green one. The teal mask.
Which one did I say? I said the was it
the blue one?
The dark? No, it was the other one.
Oh, I think there's only 3 masks, bud.
No, there's 4.
Is there 4? Oh.
Or is it just?
I do like the little Ogapon character that puts on the mask.
Yeah, there's this one.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, the black one.
Is that dark type? Fighting type? I don't know. Fighting type, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know what that'd be fighting.
I don't know. Makes no sense.
Copy. But yeah, I think that's the one that I like the most, I guess. I don't like any of them.
It's like I wouldn't like I wouldn't buy any of those 4 cards. Like it's so crazy that like
part of me is wanting to because I want to have all 4, but then again I don't like them, so I don't want them.
Your collector mind was like, collect.
Yeah,
Collect. I must collect. I must hoard.
Yeah.
Is collecting kind of hoarding?
Yes.
Okay. Like, it was just, I mean, but this is like, okay, well, that's not hoarding. That's just bad.
What do you mean? You have boxes and cards just layered everywhere. Like, some of them are good cards, too.
That's just bad organization. That's not hoarding.
But they're starting to overflow, and these cards have been on your desk for how long?
That's not that they're starting. They've been overflowing. I just don't have time. Maybe this weekend I'll get organized, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's go into our Heart, Gold, Soul, Silver update. Eric's been...
Yeah, let's go into...
You've been beasting it out.
Have I?
Yeah, you've been... Oh, maybe not.
I don't think so.
Where are you at? Are you caught up?
No.
Oh.
I have not been playing as much as I thought I would. Well, because like when I first started, I was supposed to play during like my vacation.
Yeah.
And I did not. I did other stuff.
Oh, good.
Which, yeah, it's probably the better decision.
For sure.
So I still just kind of play when I have time or when I'm just like chilling at the end of the day. I'm past the 4th gym.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
4th gym. Okay.
So I still have. You're at the 7th.
So, I beat him already.
What was the checkpoint? Like was it the 7th?
Was the 7th?
It was the 7th. Mm-hmm. Oh, so I'm not far behind.
No.
I mean, I still got like the radio tower to do. I'm sure I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You can catch up. It's so like the more, because I only play it on the weekends. The more I play it, the more I'm like, dang, this game's good. Mm-hmm. And I play it more, I'm like, dang, this game's good. Because I golfed all day yesterday, so I was super tired, and I was like, I have to get to that gym.
Yeah.
Like, or I can't talk about it on the podcast. I'm gonna be a week behind. And I grinded it out, but I was like, dang, this game's it's
yeah,
really
grinded it out a little too hard. Maybe
so before I went to, what's his name? Bryce's gym? Bryce, right? Dice,
yeah.
I accidentally went to Kanto because I was in a corner and I was like, oh, I've never been over here, so I just hopped on, started surfing.
Oh, in like in the beginning town?
Yeah, and to the right of the map, the like right corner.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, it's like the waterfall. Or
some dude was like, hey, you just took your first steps in Kanto.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is not where I need to go. So then I just...
Whoa, Kanto. Yeah.
So I was like, I need to go back.
Yeah.
So I just hopped back.
You just crossed the border.
I was like, I'm going back.
Yeah.
So I just went back. And then
I don't think you would have been able to get far. You need like certain HMs and stuff to get to Kanto.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
Obviously barriers to block you.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else have you maybe done that you shouldn't have done?
Oh, you want to know something funny? I'm glad you said that. I didn't even catch that shiny Gyarados. I just killed it.
Oh my god.
I didn't want it.
If you didn't want it,
I was just like, that's what I was trying to level up the Eevee. And I was like, okay, it was like it was, because I was trying to get it down, you know, obviously as much low HP, and I was like, Eevee's gonna tackle it and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Eevee tackles it, freaking kills it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
The fact that you would just throw out your Eevee in general, though, this guy has had his Eevee faint 6 times and wonders why it's level 18 and hasn't evolved yet. I evolved my Eevee before level 10.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so yours is effed up.
For sure.
I mean, it can still evolve.
Yeah. I'm sure it can.
But I gotta
talk to that guy.
It can evolve.
Yeah. I gotta talk to that guy.
What guy?
You said there's a guy that tells you the friendship.
Oh yeah, there's a girl.
Girl.
She's in one of the houses in Goldenrod, and it's like she gives you there's different things like,
give me a progress report.
Like, oh, it doesn't trust you, or oh, it's cute, or yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then one of them you can tell which is where it's at a certain level where you're like, okay, start grinding.
Well, I'll kind of like gauge where my Eevee's at when I fight, you know, someone important, or like just a trainer on the route. I'm like, I think he could take it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too,
and then just get critical hit. I know where, like it's like, and then critical hit. You're like, oh my.
But the thing is, I don't know Umbreon's moveset. You might have missed out on some critical moves for Umbreon.
Ooh.
Because it doesn't have the best move pool. And so, I mean, maybe you're fine though, because maybe the earlier ones you wouldn't want anyways, but it means you'd have to wait that much longer for some other moves maybe. Unless you just throw a bunch of TMs on him. Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
I don't really like using TMs. I want them to learn the stuff.
I mean, sometimes they just won't learn certain moves though.
No, I know. Yeah.
So.
Like my Togetic is just a freaking...
Yeah, I had Togetic on my team. I think I'm getting rid of it. It's still on my team.
Yeah. Does yours know the extra sensory move like mine?
Does mine know it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's comes with the egg.
Oh, it comes with the egg. Okay.
Others wouldn't know it.
My Togetic has like extrasensory, Shadow Ball, Yawn, and Fly.
What level is that?
35.
Did it learn Shadow Ball? Or did you teach it to it?
I teach it.
I
taught it.
Oh, I don't like TMs. I taught it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the only one because I Shadow Ball from Shadow Ball.
Right now my team is no, I don't know if I want to say.
Is he?
They're gonna like grill me for mine.
Grill him for him. What? Say it.
Mine's Dratini. Vulpix. Espeon. Ghastly. And Togetic.
Oh, yeah. Team.
I traded a Dratini egg from my old game.
Oh, cool. You cheated.
It's not cheating. I earned that because what I used to do before, I used to like just trade stuff between my 2DSs. I used to I would every time I replayed Heart Gold Soul Silver, I would do the that coin game or
the gambling
the electrode game. Yeah, the gambling game.
Yeah.
And
that should not be in there.
Why?
Just teaching little kids.
That's fine.
Oh my god! You play slots in that?
Yeah, I mean, I was.
Bro, that's not like...
When did I first get Heart Gold? I was in middle school. Yeah, I pretty much was gambling.
There was gambling in blue version.
Yeah. And they got rid of that gambling for this one because it was like this one's more like a game rather than slots. But yeah, like I literally sat my ass down for however long it took, not understanding the game at all. Now I get the game. Yeah. But little me would just do it and would like exit out before I died with like my 3 coins. Yeah. And I just would keep doing that.
You spammed it, huh?
And then until, because like you get more levels and you earn more. Yeah. For like knowing how to play the game. Yeah. But like I did not know how to play the game. Yeah. So I just would do that up until I got like 1,000 or whatever it is coins. I love Dragonite and I wanted that Dratini. Yeah. And to get it, because like you can't get it until... You can't catch your genie until like literally the last gym.
Oh shit!
So after the last gym.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so you can still catch it for your Kanto part of it.
Oh yeah.
But like at that point, your Pokemon are already like ready for the Elite Four. It's like to have to.
Oh yeah.
Because
that's the annoying part right now with my team is like I had to go. I got a Poliwag and I really like Poliwrath and I was like, am I really gonna like sit there and grind it out? Like all my team's like 30 plus.
I feel like you're still. I mean, you did do the radio tower, so you might be like that was a good amount of grinding you can do.
You know,
you still have time. Just give it a. Oh, you don't have an XP share yet.
No,
yeah, you don't get one. You don't get one yet to like. Oh, actually, you can get one now. I think. Did you get an item from the Gyarados?
Probably. I don't even pay attention. I'd be spamming
because the way you get the XP share is you go. Do you want to know?
Sure, I don't care.
You go back to Mr. Pokemon. And okay. I think you give him something from the red scale or something.
Oh yeah,
I could be wrong, but yeah, and then he gives you that. So you could get a Pokemon that you maybe want, and then just slap it on there while you continue.
Oh, I was gonna ask you a question. So you know the protein and like the should I not give that to Eevee even though no, right?
Those are expensive. You're wasting your money.
I'm wasting my money, huh?
I mean, it would help,
but because so no, I don't think you understand my question. Like. So, like, if I evolve it to Umbreon, should I wait to evolve it to Umbreon and then give it the protein stuff?
I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter? Okay, cool. Because I was like, yeah, that was just my question. I didn't know. But I like how it, like, increases your HP. Because I maybe that's why I blow all my money. Because I buy those.
You shouldn't.
Those stupid stuff.
I mean, you can, but, like, depends on what you...
I'm always struggling to, like, buy stuff.
Yeah, stop. Stop buying. Those are so expensive.
They're so expensive. I buy like 3 of those things.
No.
I'm on more health? Sign me up.
I mean, like, at the end, maybe if you want to do that, you can. But, like, when you have all that money... Did you give your mom stuff to save?
Never.
Oh, I have her. That's a saving fund for me, basically.
But why? I didn't understand why I need to give the mom my money.
She just holds it for you. That way...
I'm my own bank.
Obviously, and you're bankrupt.
It's like my real life.
If I go bankrupt, I can still go.
Maybe I should give my mom my money in real life too.
Oh yeah. But no, yeah, she will hold it. I don't think she actually uses your money to buy things.
No, I know. I just didn't understand.
Plus, she gets you stuff that you can't get normally.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, find the Soothbell. Put the Soothbell on your Eevee. You can then.
You said get a haircut.
But yeah, not until you put the Soothbell, because the Soothbell will increase friendship points.
Okay, cool. I'll just do that. Noted. So I did take a little bit of notes on my update. So one of the moments that got me hyped was fighting besides Lance and his level 40 Dragonite. That was cool.
Yeah, that's me.
That's cool. You're not Lance.
I'm Lance.
Can you imagine a digital Eric?
We should do that.
Oh my god.
We should hire like an animator to
No, you'd be like, I don't like
That'd be so sick.
No, you'd be like, I don't like the way.
No, it's fine.
He made me look all weird.
I don't sound like that. Shut up. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. And then we could like put that like as like an intro transition.
Oh, we could do that.
Into like in our next topic.
Oh, we could do it easy.
I can't do that.
We
can animate that?
No, we could pay someone on Fiverr.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Like $50, dude.
Yeah.
They do it all the time.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I'm down.
No.
Yours would straight up be Dragonite, huh?
That's my number one.
I don't even know what mine may be. War Turtle or Cyndaquil or
you chose Chikorita, dude. Okay, you didn't choose Cyndaquil.
Because I know overkill. It's like so overkill.
I picked Totodile and he's not on my team.
You just bounce him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Because I want to. I mean, he's kind of in and out right now.
Yeah.
Because I want a Horsey.
I do. Okay, I do understand why though, because there's so many good Pokemon. Yeah. Like every time I go to the box where I have to like deposit somebody, I'm just like, every Pokemon is so good.
I know, and I keep telling myself like the next game through or whatever, I want to like do these because I love Poliwrath too.
I love Poliwrath,
and he was on my very first team that I ever played. Yeah. I think Heart Gold was over, or maybe second, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think he like lasted though.
Yeah.
But
there's just so
I like Poliwrath.
Yeah. I now know how you're able to play it over and over again.
Yeah.
There's so many good Pokemon. You can just like mess around and play with so many different team combinations.
And it's also because like I feel like when I do play other games, I feel weird for using some of these Pokemon.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because
even though they're like this technically the same Pokemon every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like you're gonna get a critter Pokemon. You're gonna get a fighting Pokemon. You're gonna get a
critter.
That's what they call them. I was looking at. I just look up random stuff on YouTube, and they did like. They're like, they did a whole video of like the first critters that you ever find, their first bug that you ever find, your first flying that you ever from each segment.
Yeah,
and they're like the same thing.
Yeah,
you know,
like when I played because I recently not recently, like when I was playing Scarlet Violet. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be back to like with the little kid that has like all dragon types on his team.
Yeah,
yeah. I had a Dragonite on my team, and I had a Dragapult on my team.
Nice.
And I'm like, because I love those Pokemon. I like they're cool. And plus just to see them in 3D is like amazing. Like
amazing.
I haven't been able to do that. I couldn't do it in Legends Arceus because Dragonite's not in Legends of Arceus, whatever. And so like I wanted it on my team because I wanted to be able to like bring it out and thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But then something just feels so weird about having some like older gens in the new gen.
I know.
Because I don't get to like love some of the old like you know
newer ones. Yeah.
And then plus because I also had a Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect right here. Ooh.
Yep. That's going on my binder.
Which is new evolution. But like an older Pokemon, so that also just felt weird.
Yeah.
So half my team was like old Pokemon.
Yeah. And you're just like you're playing this new game, but your old style.
Yeah. So like I got rid of Dragonpult eventually. I don't know what my team is now though. But,
it's Scarlet Violet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But Dragonite I still kept on because I'm like I can't.
Yeah, we should. That's a great idea. We should totally get an animator for the transition.
And if you guys animate, let me know.
Yeah.
Or let us know.
Let us know for sure. So yeah, that was the Dragonite. Gosh, now I'm just like laughing in my head. Like if you were in the game, it's just like
just think every time you see Lance. Think
what outfit would you have on though?
I'd wear Lance's outfit, cape and all.
Why? But that's not. No, I'm talking about like.
No,
I'm talking about like real life. Eric.
I've thought about this.
Like the black hat. Fuck you. The black hat, the glasses.
Dun, dun, dun. No.
You'd be pink.
Shut up. No, I don't know what I would wear, but I know
very important.
I know. Well, what I'm saying is like you know how people have very specific ways that they wear like their Pokeballs or something like that.
Oh yeah,
like how I forget his name from like Black and White. Like he has a necklace of like his Pokeballs, which is so sick,
so tight.
So I probably want something like that, or I would just do like a one necklace with like Dragonite's Pokeball, and then I'd have like you know how like I guess there's like sheets for swords that you kind of put like I would not a sheath but like I'd have like just thing or strings of like my other team just like kind of dangling where I just like grab them or stashes. I don't know. I thought about this way too much since I was a kid.
It would be so like we haven't really gotten that like full created character.
Yeah.
Like where you can just like go in.
I know. So that my mind goes wild.
Do you know who my favorite trainer of all time is?
Lance?
No.
Oh. Mine's?
For you. Alistair. The little kid that has the little with the mask.
Oh, from Sword and Shield?
Is he from Sword and Shield?
The ghost type trainer?
The ghost type trainer.
I think I don't know.
Yeah, it's maybe Sword and Shield. Like this emo-esque, just like the fan art that people make of that kid are so sick. He's by far my favorite trainer.
I'd be a combination of Sabrina. And,
I like Sabrina too.
And Lance.
I like Sabrina too.
I like all my Pokemon basically know a psychic type move.
I like Ash.
Gengar has psychic type Pokemon or moves. Espeon obviously has psychic type moves.
Yeah.
My Togetic currently has psychic type moves.
Yeah.
I love my Ninetales has a psychic type move.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna get rid of eventually. Just cause, not the Ninetales, just like the moves. Because obviously for a gameplay you shouldn't have all the same moves.
All the same moves. Yeah.
But this goes back to like what kind of trainer I would be, and I would be like even though I love Dragon types because Dragonite, I would probably be a psychic type trainer.
Yeah. Speaking of all the same type moves, my Ampharos officially evolved. Ampharos. And it doesn't know another move besides like tackle. And then I learned like for the normal type or any other type besides. So I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I learned Thunder Punch. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna keep tackle. I'm just gonna get tackle off.
You should have probably kept tackle. Well, not like obviously tackle's a bad move.
It's a bad move.
But like you have two like electric type moves.
Yeah, I have Thunder Shock.
That's not good.
That's not good. No. But I will teach it another move. You know?
Sure. I don't know if it's. I think Signal Beam is one that people put on Ampharos quite often. Okay. The bug type move.
Bug type move. Yeah. Because right now mine has like Thunder Punch, Cotton Spore, Thunder Wave, and Thunder Shock. It's horrible, but it's whatever. Thunder Punch is so funny to me. Like I just like every time I like I use a attack, I just envision what it would be like in real life, and it's just like I'll fight like let's say it's like a random Pokemon in Johto that like a Rattata, right? And I use Thunder Punch, and I just envision just
punching the shit out of
just a boom
on a little purple
it's
rat.
So funny to me. Like I die laughing inside. I have stupid little thoughts in my head. But so my team's so Graveler's out because I wanted to trade you so we can get Golem going. Golem, I got Machamp or Machoke. He's in. Awesome Pokemon. I finally got a Vulpix with Flamethrower. So that's going.
Oh, so Vulpix is staying on your team?
Back on. Yeah, back on.
Wow.
Did I say Ampharos already? Oh, that's fine.
So Bailey, Togetic, Ninetales, Machoke.
No, Vulpix. Machoke.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I already, no, I'm lost.
Vulpix.
So Bailey, Vulpix.
Yep.
Machoke. Togetic.
Yep.
Ampharos.
Got
rid of Graveler. Oh, I thought you said you got rid of Graveler.
No, Graveler's there.
Oh, so then not 6.
Graveler. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So mine is Dragonite, or not Dragonite, sorry. Dratini.
Yeah.
Vulpix, Espeon, Ghastly. I don't think Togetic's gonna make it.
I don't think Togetic is gonna make it for me.
For you either? I always want to use a Togekiss.
Oh, I'm wrong. I have Gyarados too, but Gyarados is only for Surf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sucks.
I
know.
You need a water type.
I know. I'm gonna get the Poliwhirl.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
Politoed or Poliwrath?
I'm talking Poliwhirl is what I have right now.
I know, but what are you gonna want?
Oh wait, what did you say? Oh.
Politoed or Poliwrath? Politoad's the green one. Poliwhirl evolves into either one.
Yeah, I want
the Poliwrath.
Wait, Politoed evolves into either of the
Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and then it splits into Poliwrath or Politoed.
Why did I forget that? In my memory. Maybe.
Nah.
Why did I think Politoed?
Did Misty have a Politoed, or was it Misty had it, right? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Why did I think that? Dude, I'm like having flashbacks every time I'm playing. I'm like, wait, I know this I played this game before. I mean, technically. This guy, there's someone in there in the comments. He's playing the Crystal.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen. So shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Crystal's so good. I tried to borrow Sammy's Crystal and it didn't work. Like halfway through, didn't work.
Yeah, I still have my Crystal.
So annoying. I wanted to play Crystal so bad. This is way before we even did the podcast.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I was halfway through the game and it just
died, or
died.
like
it would not.
It doesn't. You just can't progress, or what?
No, it like the whole game just doesn't work.
Huh?
Like
Missing no.
like literally the game just bugs out.
That's crazy. That sucks.
So crazy.
I wonder if mine is good.
And the same thing. So then he let me borrow a silver version with Lugia, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm like, what were you doing with your
Sammy
games?
did not take care of his
He did
game.
not take care of your games. You probably put in your pocket water in there. So I beat Price easy, smacked him, and Pharaoh's just Thundershock. Which the guy, when every new gym you go into, you talk to that fat guy, and he gives you he gives you advice.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, you should probably use a fighting type." That guy set me up because he's like, I would go in with some heat. So I'm thinking, cool, Vulpix. I'm gonna throw Vulpix out. It's gonna level up. Everything's gonna be all fine and dandy.
Yeah.
You go in. What's the first Pokemon you find? A Seal.
Yeah.
Doesn't do.
Well, because like he is ice type, but like obviously a lot of water and ice overlaps.
You use that flamethrower, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, because it's tap water.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Yep.
Killed that Vulpix like
That's
that.
why dual types are good.
Yeah, like that. I was like, wait, what the heck? That guy set me up.
Yeah.
So now I was like, you know what? And you guys told me about to go get that Mareep. That dude, Thunder type is OP. Is OP in that game. You can just I'm blazing through gyms because of that. Mm-hmm. Because of that Thunder Pokemon. And Machoke's did great for me too. That gym was so easy for me. I was just like flipping them in and out. Those two Pokemon, just be like, all right, let's get some XP going. Yeah. And it shows how crappy Ice type is.
Oh, Ice type is one of the worst types.
The worst.
Yeah, no, it really is.
It's almost like what do I feel like I want to like kill it with? Like I even threw Bayleaf out there. Like it didn't matter. Which
is crazy because grass is
strong to ice. I used Razor Leaf and it just critical hit every single time. Razor Leaf, critical hit.
Grass type Pokemon like are weak against flying, poison, bug, fire, and ice types. Yeah.
Oh well, the Razor Leaf is.
It probably just was not over level.
No,
but
it's the the.
Oh, was it? Wait, who was it against?
Seal.
Oh, because it's water.
Oh, that's why.
Water ice.
Yep.
So maybe that I don't know. Maybe it balances out. I don't.
Maybe.
Sometimes it just confuses me, but yeah.
But yeah, it was a breeze. Not a real memorable scene. Cool scene, and I love when Pokemon in the video games does like little things, like not like obviously we're gonna see battles between like just random trainers, Team Rocket, the bad guys, etc. But it was cool when you go into Team Rocket's little lair and you had to fight the different Voltorbs. I thought that was really cool, or Electrodes. Electrodes, sorry. I thought that was cool. Lance was like, you take this side, I'll take that side. I thought that was really...
Yeah, these poor Pokemon, they're suffer. Let's knock them out.
which is... So I was... Man, don't judge me. You're going to judge me. And you guys are going to judge me too. Dude, there was so many times where I had to leave the Team Rocket's lair to go
heal. Yeah, I just imagine like...
It's so annoying.
Like, you're that far in, Lance is, on the other side battling out, and you're like, okay... I gotta go.
No, I'm like, in my mind, I'm finding this Electrode, right? And this Electrode's just, so I also didn't know, I started from the back. Mm-hmm. So the strong Electrode.
Oh, is that, yeah.
He's in the back. Mm. I'm stupid. The level 21 was in the front. I could have just built my way up.
Yeah.
I went for that strong guy. Right, he knocked out damn near my entire team.
That's fine.
Because I was like, I didn't take it serious. I'm like, this is Electro. I'm fine. I don't need that heal.
Sure.
Nothing.
Explosion.
Anyways, it damn near took out every single one of my team.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, it was funny because I had a little like chuckle moment. I was just all in my bed, all cozy, just on my side playing that, and I'm thinking to myself, this scenario is like, so Lance is on the other side. He's just like, he's slaying all these Electrodes. Like, he's just handling shit, and then I'm just like, damn, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Like, and I just had to go climb the tower, get out. And I was like, and then I didn't know, that little orange glow thing sends you to the front, the little ring. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to touch it. I'm like, I don't know where that's gonna take me. So I just walked around it every time. And then finally, when I defeated the Electrode, everything was gravy. I was like, what does that go to? And I was like, oh my god, it goes to the front. Oh my gosh.
That's
so
funny.
but it was cool. It was cool. But
Wait, so have you done?
you can say it. It's not gonna.
So you done that? Have you gone to the radio tower?
the radio. Yeah, I already did that.
You did all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's pretty much where I'm at. I defeated Rice and then, or Bryce.
I think it's Price.
It's Price. I wrote it down.
Oh yeah.
And that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm just like, I'm at the point where I don't really know what my team is going to be going forward.
Oh, I know what my
it's stressful right now.
I know what my team is.
This is like your 8th playthrough. I hope you would know what team.
My last 2 are interchangeable. Between the Togetic, if I want a Togekiss or not, I don't know yet. I've always wanted to play with one. I haven't.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going to do a secret one, which I just don't know if I can get this early on yet. I did breed it before I deleted my save file, so I do have an egg of it.
Oh, cool.
If I can't get it,
Nice.
like by a certain
Just
point,
in case.
just in case.
Yeah.
And I think you would like it.
What is it?
You probably would like it. Do you want me to tell you?
For sure. Tell me.
It's gonna be a Tyranitar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You can't get a Tyranitar in there?
You can, but I think it might be because you get it at the Safari Zone, and I think it might be like later game.
Oh, because I went to I did the first Safari Zone.
Yeah, no, you would. You don't get it like your first.
I did not like it because in the comment section, everyone was like, "Go do it for the experience," and I don't remember it being fun.
It's good that you. Well, no, because there's a lot of Pokemon you can get from it.
Which ones?
A lot of rare Pokemon you can't get anywhere else.
Oh,
Because and then you have to do it, and then he'll call you back.
oh, did you do it multiple times?
Yes. So he'll call. Well, you can do it as many times as you want, but like to progress that portion of the story, the dude
He'll call you back again.
he'll call you back, and he'll have like different like assignments for you.
Oh, that's
and that'll
cool.
like upgrade it each time or something.
Oh, because I was like there, and I was like, what? I was like, there's some Ekans and some Geodudes.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
so
I don't
and there's a
get
point.
into
There's a
this.
point too where you
They're all
finally
level 15.
Yeah. There's a point where you finally get to put like items down, and that'll attract different types of Pokemon.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's where you get Larvitar.
Oh, that's tight.
I just don't know how soon that is. And if it's not soon, I should probably just look it up. And if it's not soon, I'm just gonna hatch the egg.
Hatch the egg, yeah.
Because I've done it before where I caught it like later game.
Yeah.
And I tried using it, but I want to just play with it.
Yeah. It was funny. I was like, I don't know what to do, and I was like, Geodude, boo! So I just threw mud at it.
Yeah.
Until it left. I was like, what is the objective here? I was like, I don't remember. So I remember as a child. Oh yeah. So what a side rant. Before I forgot. I told you I'm having all these like flashback moments. Like I remember Safari Zone being like amazing in Pokemon Blue and Red.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the staple moments of like my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting a Kangaskhan, seeing a Kangaskhan, Scyther, like game changing, right, for me as a little kid. And then now when I went into Safari Zone, I had all these like expectations in my head, and I got there and I was like, this is so not what I remember, and it's kind of sucked. It kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
I was like, this was not. I was like, dude, you never could like battle them. You know, you always could just throw stuff at them, right?
You still can only just throw stuff.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just never made any sense to me. It was so frustrating as a kid. I remember seeing Kangaskhan for the first time. I was like, oh my god, that's that one holographic Pokemon to have at the card store that I'll never have. I need that thing in my game. Run away. I was like, oh my, what do I do? I just feed him.
It reminds me because when I remember my first time playing like Diamond, I bought a used game first, and they had like I don't know, it was not Safari Zone. It was like a version where like you can like connect your Game Boy, and then like those Pokemon will like transfer into like the park and you recatch them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so I remember I bought the used game and I had gone there, and I guess before I'm pretty sure the guy that had it before me cheated.
Oh, you told me. Yeah,
did I?
Yeah, you told me.
Because like he had like the whole like Pokedex filled.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro had a Mew, but like released it, like where? Because it wasn't in the box.
Yeah.
Like what an idiot. But no, he just probably had one of the cheat codes where he just like completed the Pokedex.
Yeah.
Because I remember I went in and he had already put them in or something like that. Because I remember I went in the grass and like I'm catching a Blastoise and a Charizard, and I'm like, what the heck? Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just a thing, and then I realized that no, it's because like they were like put in there or something.
Oh yeah.
But
See,
I
didn't even know that.
It was fun for me as a kid.
Yeah. There's like so many like little avenues that I've never explored. I've just been I'm so like a one trick pony when it comes to
You're telling me.
But yeah, seriously.
Dragonite every fucking.
Okay. Well, it's like you and my friend Zach. Shout out to Zach. You guys always put me on to like stuff how you guys are playing Pokemon. I was like, that is so not.
I know. We play so far off.
So I'm just like enjoying just the little moments.
Yeah, I'm over here stressing about my EVs and IVs and what nature my thing is. Like
you like what you like change my like now I can't catch a Pokeball or any Pokemon in a certain Pokeball.
Yeah,
it bothers me now because of you. Because you're like, I have to catch it and it has to be color coordinated. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh
well,
my
no,
God.
I like catching my Pokemon.
It's the worst.
I like catching my Pokemon in Premier Balls.
Oh, Premier Balls, yeah.
Which is like, it sucks. It's hard sometimes.
If I have a darker Pokemon I'm trying to catch, I like throwing a darker ball.
I don't like doing that because I don't like to mix match them. So if something's gonna be caught in a different ball, it could only be one. There could only be one that's different. Otherwise, like if there's too many, I just get
overwhelmed.
Yeah. Which maybe I need to talk to someone about that. But yeah.
Yeah. What is your therapist like? Where does the stem of your anxiety come from?
Different Pokeballs.
Different Pokeballs.
Yeah. So yeah.
Up at night.
Yeah.
The only like that's keeping me up at night is like I said, I'm at the point where my team is. I really want a Poliwhirl. And I do, but then, and I really want a Golem.
Just get a good rod.
No, I have a Poliwhirl already.
Oh, you do have one already.
Yeah, level 16. Level 16. Yeah.
Oh, you get a good rod and probably just catch one at level 20.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Which is only saving up four levels.
That's true. You know. It's just I'm at that stage where I'm just like, oh, man, is this gonna be my team going forward? But that's
so my team's probably gonna.
Which is a great problem to have.
Horsey and then Tyranitar. So that'll even out my team.
Like the Pokemon I really want, really want is Golem. Yeah. Like that's like one that's going to be on my team regardless, and I've always had Golem as a kid on almost all of my teams when I could.
Well, I'll say one thing too. That the reason why I have to kind of have to have a Tyranitar on my team is for very, very, very end game to do something. You need Rock Climb. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. Yeah. And at that point, none of my Pokemon can learn it, so I don't want to have some random dude on my team just to get me somewhere.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty
sure Tyranitar can learn Rock Climb me better. It's fucking the ground type.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty set with my team. Like I said, I think Golem, Machamp eventually. The Togetic is like, who knows? I gotta do some like more research on Togetic, see what moves he learns that's like worth
Pokemon database.
Keeping Pokemon database. Okay.
Yeah, and make sure because it lets you single it out by like what gen and what game.
Oh, cool.
It differs obviously.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then obviously Meganium's stand. I freaking love Meganium. Meganium's like, oh man, I like not only do I love all the art on the cards of Meganium, I also love Meganium like in the anime. It's like all over like great Pokemon. I would want it in real life. It'd be so fun to have in the backyard. Just freaking ride it like a horse. You know?
Yeah.
It would make your garden.
Is it that big?
It's huge, bro. I think. What blew my mind is like Charizard's only 5'11".
Yeah. I hate those sometimes. Like the Pokedex things where it's like, oh, it's actually this tall, or like, you know, a Pokemon you'd think would be big enough to ride is like actually really short. And a Pokemon that you think would be really small is like really like huge.
Yeah. You still can ride it.
I just have my own
you still can ride it.
Puppy.
Yeah.
You can ride anything.
You should watch I'll send you this it's a 3D thing of every gen, and it just like takes you on like a little train. I think I told you about it. And it's every gen, like it starts by smallest to biggest. So they're like like Caterpie, and you could look. You ever seen those videos? You could turn around.
Oh no,
and you could look.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought I did.
Like they do it for like there's like horror movies. It's called 3D or 360 view videos.
Sure.
But yeah, and Charizard is tiny. He's like in the middle stages compared to obviously who's the biggest. Who's the biggest in Kanto? In Gen 1. Who's the biggest Pokemon? It says Eric's knowledge really quick.
Oh, God.
It's real easy.
Let me go through all of them.
Real easy.
It's either gonna be like an Onix or I think Onix is bigger than Gyarados. Maybe not. Is he not?
Onix is the biggest.
Oh, is it? Like, do you know that, or you're
Yeah.
you're basing off on your thing?
On that thing.
Oh, okay.
It's huge. It's the last one because it's they're in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like literally go.
Because like it's like the longest, and it's also like just freaking boulders.
Yeah, Gyarados is that Pokemon that I have in every single freaking game, and this is finally the game I'm just like over it. I'm like so sick. That's why I killed the shiny.
Can you imagine me being a little kid, right, getting Gyarados, and then my first ever shiny that I can remember actually getting like legit in the game is a shiny Magikarp? I was so pissed. At first I thought it was like my game was bugged, but then I realized it was shiny, and that it evolved into a red Gyarados, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Why did you not like that?
Because I already had a red Gyarados.
Oh, you already had.
And so I didn't know, like I didn't understand the concept of shiny at that moment, at the time.
Yeah.
But then it was like, then I like come like realizing it later in life. I'm like, my first ever like shiny that I can recall
Was a shiny Magikarp.
was a Magikarp in a game where they give you a free Gyarados shiny.
but you do love shiny Magikarp though. You're a fan, right? You have the card.
Do I?
Don't you have the card? The famous shiny Magikarp?
The famous Magikarp card?
Yeah, the shiny Magikarp from the where he's like it's the butt. It's like the side view. You flexed it on me when we were FaceTiming.
Did I?
You did.
When did we FaceTime?
A long time ago when I had the Poke Corner in the front room.
The other day.
Don't you have the shiny Magikarp?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, maybe you don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. You're like,
no, I don't have the real one. I'd flex if I had the real one.
Oh, but anyways, I love Magikarp. Magikarp's great.
Yeah, first edition. It's only 60. Oh, because it's damaged.
It's damaged.
$65.
Yeah, $175. Is shiny Gyarados the most popular?
Probably not.
Shiny?
No.
Pokemon of all time?
No.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Name another one.
Charizard?
Okay, battle. I mean, those two battle.
Well, okay.
Well, I mean, like,
yeah.
What was your first encounter of a shiny Pokemon? Was it shiny
Magikarp?
Shiny Magikarp was your first like?
Well, no, maybe not. I guess my first encounter would it be Noctowl?
Shiny Noctowl?
Because of Ash.
Oh.
Ash caught a shiny Noctowl in Johto, in the TV show.
Yeah.
And so, like, again, I don't know if I really understood that it was shiny, but it was.
I don't think I understood shinies when I was a little kid either.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why Gyarados was red. I thought it got a different colorway.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, I guess it would be.
I don't think shiny Charizard is as popular as shiny Gyarados.
I think. Maybe not. I guess because again,
Gyarados, hold on.
Gyarados
he answers. Answer in the comment section down below. Shiny Gyarados or shiny Charizard. Go ahead.
Who's more popular?
More popular. Definitely. I love that shiny Gyarados card.
I don't know.
Sure.
Well, because like Gyarados is like everyone gets it, so like everyone's more like known to it.
Oh, true.
I think, and then Lance has it, and Canon, even though we caught it in the game.
Yeah, I killed it.
Oh, sure. I haven't gotten into it yet.
Oh.
But yeah.
I was like, are they really gonna make me like force catch this thing right now in the game? Nope, I'm gonna kill it. So, all right, that's gonna be this week's podcast.
Yeah, cool.
We got plenty of time. We got like over an hour long. But next week, Mask of Change comes out, I believe. So hopefully, they have the pre-order for the booster boxes. I'm gonna open one up. Hopefully, we'll have like a full set review. And until next week, actually let us know in the comment section down below if there's a topic that you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe Eric can come up with some questions for next week.
Hey man, I just show up.
Do you have any questions, Eric? Is there any questions for next week that you can come up with?
Yeah, who's your favorite water type?
You have to wait till next week to find out. Peace.
Gyarados.